I'm John. I'm the Southwest Madison Community Organizer for Orchard Ridge here, and I want to talk to you about my faith in the neighborhood. I did over 100 one-on-one interviews throughout Southwest Madison, and throughout all those interviews, the number one issue identified was employment and the lack thereof for the people that live here. I'm also part of the NRTs for this neighborhood, and it came to my attention that Hy-Vee was opening a store on Whitney Way and that they were going to hire 300 employees. We had faith that after our conversations that the people from the neighborhood would show up for a job fair. So we held a series of job workshops over 9 days, myself with the help of about a dozen people from Orchard Ridge that were trained as volunteers. We helped 156 people fill out applications for Hy-Vee over a 9-day period. Over that 9-day period, there were 5 workshops, plus we worked on them every day in my office. Out of those 156 people we helped apply, Hy-Vee Corporation hired 39 people from this neighborhood to work in their Hy-Vee store. The fact that so many people in the neighborhood had faith in our ability to help them find work, and the fact that Hy-Vee had the faith of the people that lived here to fill their positions means that it's time for us to have faith in Hy-Vee as well. Based on the Hy-Vee's actions in this neighborhood, my wife and I are planning on doing the majority of our shopping at Hy-Vee, because when your neighbors have faith in you, you need to have faith in them.
On Wednesday mornings, the Meadowwood Neighborhood Center is a vibrant place. There's a table up front where women sit knitting. There are often some Memorial High School students there working with a teacher, and neighbors stop by for assistance with housing, with food shares, with bus tickets, and for help getting a job. The first time I worked there, I sat beside a woman as she filled out 2 job applications. I'd offer advice or answer questions as best I could, but all the while I was wondering if my presence made any kind of a difference. And I even doubted that anyone would ever read these job applications after we clicked submit. But I was determined that at the very least, I could offer her companionship. I would sit beside her on this little journey through her job applications until they were completed. And that's pretty much what I've been doing ever since. I still have questions. I want to help, and I often don't know what to do. I wonder about what makes a difference. I wonder how to interact. I'm often overwhelmed by the struggles many of our neighbors face on a daily basis. I've recently worked with 2 women, though, that have helped me get a new perspective. The first woman wanted to fill out an application for Savers. And as we were talking and typing our way through her application, we discovered that we have daughters the same ages. She spoke so proudly of her girls and was proud of how she's encouraged them to make different choices in their lives than she did. One of her daughters is about to graduate from high school and is going to go to college. She also spoke very openly and honestly about her past and about her determination to turn her life around. And she was very realistic about making these changes in small, small steps. And I believed her. It's her outlook and her attitude that have given me new hope. There may be a very long road ahead, but we are all making steps, small steps, in the right direction. Then on my way out, a woman I had worked with a couple of weeks ago ran over to tell me, "We passed the test." She had applied for a CNA position that had a screening exam over some medical terminology and some simple math, and I had sat beside her while she worked on the exam, and we had thought through some of the answers together. But she really wanted me to know that we had passed the test, not that she had passed the test. And in that, she let me know that we are in this neighborhood together. To know that we see and support each other, that someone else cares, and then to feel so thankful for that, well, for me, that's what being in a community is all about. And I wonder if it's not these kind of connections, these relationships, that would allow us all to have faith in our neighborhood.